I'm Shiva.
I'm Sandy.
And this is
Our Relaxing Hobby. Hello.
Hi.
All right, today we're going to talk about your big box external filter.
Yeah.
I'm sure it has it probably has a fancier name than that.
Yeah, the big black box.
Big black. Okay, never mind. It doesn't.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
My mind lives in the gutter, folks. Occasionally I climb up to the gutter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But tonight we're going to talk about that a little bit, and I didn't really have a lot to do. You guys built that when I wasn't here.
Yeah.
But
which is why we don't have video footage of it.
Which is why they don't have video footage, because that's me. But we'll show you the inside workings, and she'll kind of explain a little bit about how that was put together. And it works amazingly from what I can see.
Yeah.
And it's not very noisy. It's not very attractive, so I'm trying to convince her to get some plants to put around it, but she hasn't done it yet.
Well, no.
Because it's ugly.
I haven't done it yet because we're still fiddling with it. It's still
Okay.
fairly new.
Yeah.
Okay, so we installed this thing about maybe a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, about a month and
About a month and a half ago. And I'd actually gotten the idea from another YouTube video, and I will post
The link
to that one.
Okay, yeah,
underneath
he
here.
obviously gives them the credit.
Right. But I'd gotten the idea from him. He was using garbage cans. Like,
Oh, I remember seeing that.
yeah, he was
Yes,
using
okay.
garbage cans for external filters, and I thought to myself, okay, garbage can wouldn't work with my setup for my indoor pond, but I did have this gigantic, heavy-duty thing that you put in the back of pickup trucks for tool chests. and
Yeah, like a
whatnot.
tool chest, that's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah, basically a
That-
large tool chest for a truck.
I was just using to store stuff on the deck, so I thought, well, that's nice and heavy. That can hold, a pretty decent amount of water. I think it's like 75 gallons of water, so
Yeah.
I thought, why don't we turn that into something? So the idea of an external filter is it's easier to clean. You've seen the
And it is.
submersible ones.
It is, because she spends a lot less time now cleaning that up than
Right.
she was all the filters she had before.
Yeah, it was getting to the point where the submersible filters was just not being able to do the job for how big our fish were getting, so it was time to upgrade. Now you can buy the external filters, but they can cost you an arm and a leg. I mean, for the size of pond that we have, I was looking at like $500-600.
Okay.
We built this one. If we hadn't have already had the box, it probably would have cost us maybe $300 to build. But we already had the box, so all we really had to do was buy the filter and the scrubbies,
Right.
and some PVC.
Yeah, you also had to buy
But-
PVC, but yeah.
But it's been working amazing. It's working better than I thought it would.
Okay.
It's been polishing the water. We haven't had to do frequent water changes every time we go to film one of things for the show.
Right.
It's been keeping the
A
water
lot less
crystal
spikes.
clear.
Yeah.
We did have to finagle a little bit to make sure that we had the water circulating throughout the whole pond. That took
Right. Yeah, you did move a little bit of things around. I did
Yeah.
notice that.
And I'll be, once we get out there, I'll show you, how we
Okay.
did it. So basically, what we're going to show you today is, since it's already built, and we didn't have Sandy around to take pictures when we were building it.
Once it started, it happened pretty quickly, so I wasn't here to really film.
Right, but we're basically going to show you the box. I'll be able to show you the inside and tell you how we did it.
Yeah, you can probably move some of the stuff out and show them the bottoms, and I'll film all that for you. I'll show all of you that.
Right. And you're going to be able to see how much it's improved the quality of our water. Our fish have been loving it. They've been acting like seagull auditions every day with the jumping.
Oh yeah, the
and
jumping is
splashing.
ridiculous. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they've learned the fine art of splashing you because they're so happy. I mean, it is really doing them wonders for them.
Yeah. Another thing that's been wonderful about it is that it has allowed me to open up the pond more, since I don't have to have as big of a sump area, so they have a lot more room, and they've been loving it.
All right.
So we're going to show you how to do that, and you can make them out of like heavy-duty garbage cans.
Yep.
Now I did have a little bit of an issue with trying to make one for the outside pond. I used a storage bin that was a little bit thinner,
Okay.
and of course, it fills with water and bows out.
Okay, I didn't see that. You didn't do
Yeah.
that when I was here.
No, I didn't do it when you
Okay.
were here. I was just kind of experimenting. So the only thing I really need to really caution you on is make sure that your container
It's a good
is
container.
good and thick.
Good thick container. Okay.
Yeah, make sure your container's good, thick, and hard, not flexible. Otherwise, you're gonna have a mess.
No,
Believe me,
I'm
I
still
did.
back on the good thick and hard part.
Shit,
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Here we go again.
She starts it all. I just can't stop. Woo, it's even funnier. Sorry, go ahead.
Guess what's going on our second outtake reel?
Okay, did you finish the one outside?
No, I
Changed
didn't.
mine? Okay.
I submerged it.
Okay.
But, yeah. But yeah, just make sure that you use a really, that's the most important thing besides the pump. You need to make sure that your pump can handle
And it's a sturdy
filling up
box
quickly,
or
and make sure
garbage
that the
can.
box
It's one of the
is
sturdy ones.
Make sure the canister's sturdy.
Okay.
So we'll show you guys how we do it.
All right, well, you have a wonderful time looking at all that, and we'll film that for you too. You have a good day. Okay, this is our big black box.
Yeah, this is a big black box. Nice, heavy duty.
This is her standalone filter.
Yep.
I don't know what it's called, but
It's
above ground filter, but it's
not submerged. I have it up on cinder blocks.
okay.
And basically what we did,
This is kind of looking inside.
this is basically a tube that runs to a pump that's on the other side of the pond.
Way over there.
Right, because we want to move water from one side of the pond to the other.
Okay.
So the tube runs from there. We have it. We built this little thing here out of PVC pipe. It has holes in it. Let's see, kind of gets gucked up, but
I was going to turn the camera sideways. I'm like, oh, can't do that when I'm filming. I was following you with the. Anyway, but there it is.
Anyway, these are PVC pipes that have holes in them, and you'll see how that works in a bit. But in here, I've got bags of charcoal. Lay this stuff on top. This is just basically filter fabric, and as you can see, it catches all the yucky stuff, so you got to wash that out every now and then. But underneath here is a ton of scrubbies.
Which you can get from the dollar store.
Yeah, I just got a bunch of them from the dollar store. And underneath the scrubbies, we have a ton of lava rocks. And these things are really great for catching the bacteria, because what
Okay.
we're basically trying to do is get a bacteria cycle going.
Okay.
So about, up to about halfway full of lava rocks.
Okay.
And then a layer, big old thick layer of these scrubbies. And then charcoal just for extra safety. And then we just lay this aquarium fabric, which you can get it by the roll. I think it cost me about maybe $14 to get a big old roll of this stuff. And it's washable. And
The
then-
charcoal keeps down the ammonia, right?
Right.
Yes, I thought.
It helps remove contaminants from the water.
And then you want to put
Now,
that.
what I did was, since when we first did this, we didn't have these bricks up here. We just had it free floating, and it kept blocking the water source. Which
Let me see. I'm gonna come over here.
Yeah, you'll see that in a second. So I put these blocks up, so I had a bracket to put this thing up on.
Okay.
It also, the bricks are so the water can get through it, but the scrubbies can't, and that's where we've got 2 holes drilled down here, which lead to these things. And that's our output.
Okay.
So basically the water comes up here, and I'll turn it on in a second, but basically the water comes up here, goes through all the scrubbies and whatnot, gets clean, the water gets polished, the bacteria does its job, and then the fresh water comes out from the
Flows
bottom.
right out there.
And we have 2 things going on here, because we want to distribute the water evenly around the pond. So we've got 2 that come down here. One of them is angled so the rocks, so it hits the rock and it comes into this area. The other goes straight out there. In
Okay.
this area, I've got 2 more pumps. One feeds these 2 waterfalls to feed my plants.
Right.
The other goes all the way over to that waterfall over there. There's a tube, and it's hidden behind all these rocks. It goes to the waterfall over there. So that distributes the water, so it's going on both sides of the pond.
Over there. Kind of hard to see, but you can.
Well, you can go
I know.
over
I can
there
walk over.
And so in here we have aquatic plants to help with the cycle, and I also have barley bales to help clean the water some more. And then we've got devil's ivy to help, again, just like the nitrates. So there's a lot of different elements to make this work.
What's this right here?
Yeah, the devil's
And
ivy.
there's some
then we've got
bamboo right there.
Here, and then we've got the aquatic plants in the sump area itself.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn this thing on, and it's going to take a minute to,
Cycle up. Yeah.
because it's a lot of water that has to go in. But show you how this thing works.
I'm way too close. Hold on. You can hear it.
When you start,
This is me being short. Right behind him, hear it.
Can you see the water going
I can see the water. I got the water coming out,
Right.
going
And then I
through.
can just twist these if you want to see.
And then these, oh, I can
See
hear
it
it. Okay, I can
basically
see it.
Basically, there's one in there.
Okay, there's that one.
And then that's
Right.
feeding the water
And
flow
then
there.
we'll walk over here. You can kind of see this one comes out right there. And I zoomed in, but
Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but basically the big pump's in a laundry basket here to keep, basically, I have the big pump, the heavy duty one, I think it runs
let me see. I'm gonna try to-
2,600.
Yeah, we can't get that corner. But there's the other plants. There's the other pump coming out. The other pond. The other filter. Waterfall thing. And behind there is where
That's
the
being fed from a tube over
gonna be
there.
fed from over there. All right.
So that's how we
And more
have it
plants that
set
she
up.
keeps. And there we go.